Hi, welcome to Talking Text. Our passage is Psalm 23 and from verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. This is probably David's most famous psalm. He himself was a shepherd and grew up as a shepherd. And he starts this psalm with the Lord, or Yahweh in Hebrew, which means the one true God. The God who created all things, the one God who sustains all things, the true God who is the Lord of all things. This great and true God, David says, is my shepherd. Not only is he great, but he is personable and knowable. David says he leads and cares and shepherds me. I wonder, do you know God in that way? Do you believe that the great King and God of the universe is also your shepherd? For the believer, this is true. The Lord is my shepherd. And David understood a little bit about shepherding. He understood what sheep were like. This is the picture of us, that we are sheep, and sheep cannot sustain themselves. They require to be led to food and to water. They require to be protected from the elements and from attack. They are not able to sustain themselves. I wonder if you believe that you need God to sustain you, or are you trying to sustain yourself? I want to remind you that the Bible says we need the shepherd. We are like sheep. And David says, because I have this shepherd, I shall not want. God not only is the great ruler, but he's also the great wisdom of all creation. He knows what we need and what we do not need. All that we need is supplied by God. He will sustain us. And that which we do not receive from God, we can be sure that we do not need it. I wonder if you believe that with your shepherd being the great God, you have all you need and you lack nothing. Jesus himself said, I am the good shepherd. And Jesus is our shepherd. He is the good shepherd. We shall not want for anything when Jesus is our shepherd. His redemption is complete. His sustaining of our lives is complete and lacks nothing. When we have Jesus, we lack nothing. Jesus is the good shepherd. We have all that we need. And I think there's also a little implication in this text of just the need to put away idols. When David says, I shall not want. I shall not want for anything. I don't want after other things that may sustain me. I have all I need, all I want in my good shepherd, Jesus. And so I want to ask you, do you want Jesus and Jesus only? Or do you want for other things? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Thanks for letting the text talk.